Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to do a cat eye liner. First, you're going to want to throw on whatever moisturizer you have. This look is going to be editorial. It's a basic how-to that you can build on to create a really high fashion runway look. The cat eyeliner can also be incorporated into your Halloween costume as the detail for anything feline-esque or rock and roll. So first things first, apply some foundation. Today I'm going to use Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. I'm using a hydrating foundation because I have normal to dry skin and I really want a nice dewy look. I'll apply this foundation using a skunk brush by MAC, which is actually the 187 Duo Fiber brush. All you need to remember is the white hairs on this brush deliver the product beautifully onto the skin, and the black bristles buff the product out. This brush is great for cream blush as well. It's great for anything that requires a lightweight application. So in a circular motion, blend your foundation out. If streaking occurs, use a flat foundation brush or your fingers to pat the product into your skin for a really nicely blended finish. Now take an angled brush and start filling in your eyebrows. I'm going to use Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills in dark brown. Starting at the arch of the brow, feather the product in, making your way to the outer edges of your eyebrow, and lightly fill in the inner brow. I create little grass-like strokes to mimic the direction of which the hair grows in. If your brow product doesn't come with a spoolie, just take a disposable mascara wand, make sure it's clean, and comb the product right through for an even and soft finish. Next, take an eyebrow gel to groom and seal your brow filler in for the rest of the day. This is just a generic brand from the drugstore. I like to comb this right through the brow using a colored gel for added intensity. I love this step because the brow gel creates a Cara D inspired bushy brow. Slick those edges out and you're ready to face the world, ladies. To blend and soften the intensity up, comb through your brows with a clean disposable mascara wand, again, just like you did before. And to create an effortless smoky eye, I'm going to be using the Dolce Vita eyeshadow palette by Charlotte Tilbury. You can use a 239 brush or a fluffy 217 blender brush by MAC to apply the eyeshadow. You're going to take the enhanced shade in the palette and apply it all over your eyelid and blend it out in circular motions. To create an intense smoky effect, blend your product a little above the crease. If you don't have this palette, just use kind of a brown auburny shade. You can use a chocolate color. You can use black, gray, anything you really want to create a nice smoky eye. Next, take a smudge brush like this one by MAC. It's my absolute fave. You can even use a toothpick and line a Q-tip, not a toothpick, and line the bottom of your lash line. If you're using a Q-tip, just smudge it by using your fingertips. For those of you who struggle to create a winged liner, these are shadow shields. Stick these bad boys underneath your eye in the direction you want your eyeliner to go, and use them as a guide to make a perfectly kick-ass liner. These can be used before your eyeshadow goes on to prevent fallout and of course to just look absolutely ridiculous throughout the day. Take a gel or liquid eyeliner in whatever color you want and start creating a winged eyeliner. Start on the outer corner of your eye and with a 210 brush by MAC, drag that liner out following the curve of the shadow shield. If you're freehanding this, then follow the natural curve of your eye. creating a nice feline flick. Then go on to line the corners of your upper lash line. Now line the bottom of your lash line, extending it outwards, connecting it to the wing you just created. Make sure to fill in any blank spots where your skin is showing through for a fluid and polished look. Take those bad boys off and your cat eyeliner is starting to take shape. So to finish this look off, you're going to apply your eyeliner inside your waterline and your upper lash line. You can use a kohl. Be creative and use whatever color you want. This is a very prominent look on the runway, and it'll definitely be a look for fall and winter to wear to accessorize your outfits with. It's really nice and edgy. I love kind of amping this up with anything girly that I'm wearing to just kind of give it a bit of an edge and flair. And to just sharpen any edges or to erase any mistakes, use your foundation brush and clean up. Again, get in between your lower lashes to fill in any gaps showing through, connecting both your waterline and your lower lash liner. At this point, I'm just customizing my eyeliner to kind of give it a little more intensity. And, you know, this is just going to really exemplify how feline-esque I want it to be for the day. You can do the same thing. You can pump it up and, you know, make it darker or put different colors on top. It's all up to you. Remember that this is an editorial style of makeup, so it's not meant to look pretty or perfect. You can go in and add a darker color at this point on your lid if you'd like. I'm sweeping the smoky color from the Dolce Vita palette. For more intensity and rock and roll glam, pat on glitter on top of your eyelid if you'd like. I'm just using the pop color in that Dolce Vita palette. I'm going to take the smudge brush and apply the smoky shade underneath the bottom liner. So you want to put it on top underneath your bottom liner so it doesn't interrupt the bottom liner you created. For more intensity, apply a creamy eye kohl. I'm using the Smoky Black Dior Show Kohl Stick by Christian Dior, and I'm just going to apply that in my waterline and my upper lash line. Before you move on to the rest of your face, clean up your face with whatever is left on your foundation brush. Now onto my fave contour step using NYX Contour and Highlight Palette. I'm going to use the darkest shade in the palette. However, if you have lighter skin tone, not scone, mix the first three colors in the palette. Take an angled contour brush and deposit the product right into the hollows of your cheek. If you're struggling, feel free to see where your cheekbone is by patting it, and right in between it, apply it so that the product slightly kisses your cheekbone with most of the intensity in the hollows. I hope that makes sense. Blend your product towards the cheekbone as though you're giving it a lift. Dust excess on the tip of your chin and jawline for a sharp look and into your temples for an even more goth-like intensity. You're going to now take a bronzer and apply it where you've applied that contour color. I love using Deep Dark Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC as bronzer because it's a bit red in tone, which I really like in a bronzer. Next, you're going to apply a nude lipstick I mean, you can feel free to literally apply foundation or concealer and Vaseline or a gloss to finish this look off. Or you can do what I do and apply Hepburn Honey by Charlotte Tilbury for a perfectly nude lip shade. I'm just going to apply a bit of contour color down the bridges of my nose. And then you want to take a chunky highlighting pen by Clinique and apply it to your lips. Apply it onto your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, and on top of your lip and chin for an iridescent look. Blend it with your fingers and apply iridescent and glow powder on top to set it in place. I'm not a huge fan of this product, so I won't rave about it. Just use whatever you have for glow and iridescence. The Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills is apparently all the rage, so you can use that. You can literally stop at this point if you'd like, or you can add mascara, which of course I will do. So I'm going to add some concealer. I'm using NW35 Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, and I'm stippling it on with the pads of my finger, making sure not to interrupt my eye work. The reason why you put concealer on after foundation is because foundation will act as your first coat to even your skin out. So just like a house, lay your foundation down first, then add all the fixings. Just going to mess up my hair now and puff it up for more volume to create a nice, messy, smoldering, and edgy look to go with my edgy cat eyeliner. And there you have it, a pretty cat eye liner to really go with anything you want to wear for the fall season. Sending you guys all peace and love. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.